All right, hello everyone. Jeff with OptionBoxer.com. Have a video for you today. It's maybe a little different than some of the things I've put out there. I know it's been a while since I've made a video. I've been really busy with my personal life and coaching. If for those of you that have seen any of my videos before, you know I'm a teacher and a coach, and we've been really busy. It's basketball season, and just so you know, we lost our first game, so it was kind of tough on the guys, but. We're working and we're improving, so we're looking forward to the next opportunity we have. But wanted to share this with you. It's probably the most important thing that I've ever learned in trading, or especially in options trading. And so I want to look at this, the spreadsheet that I've got created here, and kind of take a look at what the numbers look like, and just kind of be amazed, I think, at the compounded return on such a small dollar amount. And so you can see here on the screen, I've got 2% as my rate of return plugged in. I've got my account size of 1,000. I mean, you could change this to any number, and you could see the numbers would change accordingly. But we'll start with 1,000 just to kind of highlight, how you could take a relatively small amount of money and a relatively attainable rate of return and turn it into a larger sum of money. So you can see here I've got months, weeks, and days. Another way you could look at this would be months would be for the beginning trader, the trader that's not as experienced and would have a tougher time finding opportunities to make let's say $20 in a week or $20 every single day. So every single month you would just construct your plan with a goal of $20 a month, and that's pretty easy, I think, to do. It may be more difficult for some, maybe easier for others. But once you gain some experience trading and you see kind of the leverage that options provide, $20 isn't all that egregious. But that being said, you can see if every month you were able to earn a 2% rate of return, at the end of the year you would have made $268. But regardless, it's a pretty good return on a year. 26%. Now it's unrealistic, though. I understand it's unrealistic to think that every month or every period, in this case, you would be able to earn a 2% return. But just for the sake of looking at the numbers and kind of seeing how it worked out, if you were able to earn that 2% return, you would have made $268 at the end of the year. Now, for those of you that are maybe more advanced and you feel like you've got your trading strategy, you've got the way that you trade, you got your technical or your fundamental analysis to identify opportunities and candidates to trade, and you possibly thought you could do a 2% return per week. Well, the numbers get even better. So we'll go ahead and take a look here, and you can see you would make $1,800, 52 weeks. There's about 52 weeks in a year. You can see at the end of the year, you would have $1,800. Of course, that's $1,800 plus your 1,000 account size. That's a positive number. And then if you were able to earn a 2% return every single day, say you targeted a 2% return every single day, at the end of the year, you'd have $145,000. Now, again, this is all linear, so you can see all of the numbers are positive. So it's assuming that every single period, so in this case, every single day, you would earn that positive return. So let's just say we were able to earn a 5% return on 1,000. You can see how that grows exponentially to $795. And most of us don't just have $1,000 account. Let's say we had a $25,000 account. Well, you can see how we were able to take $25,000 on a relatively small number. Even if we put it down to 1%, we still made $3,000 on our account. I've only got one options trade open at the moment again, but I also realize it isn't realistic because some months you are going to have losses. No matter what you do, no matter how good you are going to have some losses in there. Just for the sake of seeing it, you can see here on that 25,000. At 1%, you would have made $16,000 if you were able to get that 1% every single week, and then you would have been able to collect $281,000 if you were able to get 1% every single day. And again, daily would be for more advanced traders, and it may not even be realistic to think you could get 1% per day. The amount of risk you may have to take wouldn't justify the reward. In any case, these are the numbers. If you were able to keep this, linear, and you were able to profit every single period, but I know that's not realistic. So what I've done is I've kind of created another variation of that exact same kind of layout, and it just assumes that every other period you make a profit, and then every period where you don't make a profit, you only lose 1%. And if you did that, you would make $60.26. And then for a weekly target, you could make $288. And then if you were able to make that percentage every day, you'd make $24.17. To me, this isn't realistic, because I think if you're trading options and you're, as you make trades and as you see how they move and as you see how different assets, price charts look, you're going to get better, and you're not going to lose every other month. And you may win 3, 4, 5 months in a row and then lose a month or two, and then win 3 or 4 and lose a couple, and so it may work out to you basically, you lose half the time, win half the time, and that's a 50% win rate. That's the flip of a coin. The only difference is when you flip that coin, if it ends up being wrong, just make sure you've lost less. And that's kind of what I wanted to show you. It's probably the most powerful thing I've learned with regards to options trading, is you just want to make sure you're maintaining and being very disciplined in your, your reward to risk on every single trade. And once you kind of, hammer that into your brain, then you don't have to stress as much, or you don't have to lose sleep as much over your options. I'll show you the option trade I have on right now. I've already got it pulled up on the screen. I've got a trade in Caterpillar. You can see I'm up by $1.50. You'll see that this percentage return, I've already made 2%. If I'm looking at these numbers and I'm only targeting a 1%, well, this trade is done. I've made my 2%. Now I'm on to the next trade. It's really the most powerful, it's the most important thing I've learned with regard to trading, or options trading specifically. And it can really change the game for you once you understand this, and once you kind of just etch this into your brain that I've got to, keep my losses to a minimum. I've got to make my profit target every single time, or make my loss target and then get out. And once you understand that, and once you understand kind of how things compound together, it doesn't take a lot of money, and it doesn't take a large percentage amount to earn a really nice amount of money at the end of the year. And then compound this out over the course of 20 years, and things get really, really interesting, and maybe even early retirement, and you just travel the world, whatever it is you're interested in spending your money on, or your time. If you did stay this long, please do consider liking or subscribing to the channel. Every single like, every single subscription helps me in a big way, and so I do appreciate you guys. I've got this trade in Caterpillar going on. I'll update it with a Let's Make a Trade video here in just a few days, and we will go from there. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.